Hello, I'm Kathy Walters, and I'm going to be your instructor for HIT 107, Integrated EHRs for winter quarter 2018. So what I'd like to do is just take you through the Moodle course, get you familiar with some things, go over some introductory materials, and then also just take you into the Connect site. And then I will do a specific YouTube that I will insert in week 3 when you begin working with the actual EHR. That'll be more specific and guide you through the parts of the EHR. Okay, so here we just have some introductory material, information about the course objectives. And so one thing I want to bring your attention to is this particular icon right here, the McGraw-Hill Ayers campus, which is what you'll use to link and set up your account. And you'll be linking or pairing McGraw-Hill, the Connect, with Moodle. So again, and then you should be able to launch right from there. So of course internet access is required, and you'll be clicking here already and looking at this YouTube. So the two options that you have for the materials is either the print version of the book and then the Connect Access, or the all digital ebook and the Connect Access. So it's your choice. And you obviously need to get set up with Connect during the first week. So here's McGraw-Hill tech support information. It's 24/7, and this is a email, a chat, a tech support link, which has a lot of quick links that you can go to yourself to try to troubleshoot. And these are all Eastern Standard Time. So remember that these times listed, it's 3 hours earlier because we're specific to Pacific Standard Time. All right, so let's go into the course syllabus. And one thing I want to mention before I start going through the syllabus is obviously, when we work with software, like if you're in a quiz or working in the EHR, and you're going to have issues, don't despair. All you need to do is, contact McGraw-Hill. Often it's the case of getting an internet service provider issue taken care of, or a browser issue and that type of thing. So you just get a fix. Be sure and get a case number, and hopefully they'll get you squared away and up and running. But and I will sometimes post these issues with the solution in the forum, the Student Connection forum, if something's of a more global issue, so that everybody can kind of take a look at that. But again, don't hesitate to reach out to McGraw-Hill Tech Support, because many of these issues that you might have in the beginning with Flash Player, pop-ups, and stuff like that, I'm not able to help you with, because that is specific to your software, your browser choice, and your device and internet service provider. So, okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the syllabus. So here are the course objectives, my contact information. Building 30, room 206. Office hours are Monday and Wednesday from 1 to 3. And again, when you're emailing me, if you'd be kind enough to put your name or identify the course, as I have 4 classes and a lot of students, so it's helpful for me to identify it and get back to you quickly. All right, and then just information about the course websites that we'll be using. And again, the repeat of the required materials. And then tech support, again. This is a screenshot, so it's not interactive, but that link right here is, so you can utilize that. Okay, and then a little bit about academic integrity. There's the code of conduct link, resources for Tutor Central, the library, and the student help desk. Again, they can help you with some issues technologically. However, again, I have the tech support there. You can call McGraw-Hill. And again, don't leave things to the last minute. All right, and then my late policy, those of you that have had me in the past know I do not accept late work, so please be mindful of due dates. All right, and then again, learning outcomes. All right, and then a little bit about online attendance. And my suggestion for you, as it always has been, is to, obviously you're going to be getting on multiple times each week, but with relation to working with the EHR, which we start in week 3, and even the work that you'll do in Connect every week regarding the chapter and the Learn Smart activities, I just want to suggest that you try to do it in one sitting. Get an isolated period of time that you don't have much interruption. So again, it's up to you how you're going to approach this, but that's just a helpful suggestion. All right, and then my grading policy based on points. And then this is a little bit of what the screenshot will look like. It's changed a little bit, but again, I will do a specific EHR YouTube in week 3. So, and I'll take you into it just a little bit right now in this YouTube. All right, and so here we go. This is the syllabus as always for those of you that have had me. So everything is listed here. And each week are the specific subcategories of the chapter. And then here, week 3, this is when Prime Suite exercises begin. And then you'll not only have the Learn Smart homework and the quizzes, but you'll also have exercises to do in the EHR. And in weeks 3 and 4, you'll have all 3 parts of each subcategory, the demo, the practice, and the test mode. And then in week 5, I take away the demo mode, so you'll have just the practice and the test mode. So again, scrolling all the way down, week 5, we have a forum in addition to the other activities. And then all the way down to the bottom, week 7 is a big week. Got 15 subcategories in the EHR. And then no final, but we do have a final essay and a forum post as far as a reflection. Okay, so that is the syllabus. So now let's go ahead and we'll go back into our Moodle course. I'm just going to quickly show you how each week is set up. And go into the self-introduction forum just quickly. For those of you that are not familiar with the forum, here are the instructions, and this is set up to help satisfy the requirement to do something in the first week, pretty much showing up into a course by Friday, otherwise you're dropped. So you click here on the Add New Discussion Topic, and this will provide a new string, and then you're going to follow the instructions here. Please type your name in the subject box. So type my name, and then down here in the message text box, you type your information relative to these questions here, and be sure to scroll all the way down and click Post to Forum, and you get a confirmation there that that's been completed. Okay, so that's how the forum works. So for week 1, please make sure you complete that self-intro form, and then you'll be going into Learn Smart and Connect and beginning your activities. So you'll have a Learn Smart, which is the longer exercise that's worth 100 points that you're actually going through and doing things in the chapter. And then there's a homework assignment, that's 50 points, and then there's a self-study quiz that you can practice on. It's not worth any points, but I suggest you do that, and then the chapter quiz. So the chapter quiz has 2 attempts, and the homework and the self-study are unlimited in terms of, and they're untimed, and so you'll have, opportunity to practice and do those things. So this is what it looks like, and this is a screenshot, so this is not interactive, and we'll go into Connect in just a minute. I also have the PowerPoint lectures, again, not sufficient preparation to accomplish things for the week. And then, as always, I'll have additional links that are addressed within the chapter or things that pertain to what's covered in the week. Okay? Same thing for Chapter 2. Pretty much an identical replication of what we did in week 1. Again, links here, a little bit more about EHR incentives and certification programs. And then for week 3, this is where the rubber hits the road. So you'll be doing the Learn Smart and the homework and the self-study quiz and the chapter quiz in addition to doing, and this is what it'll look like in Connect, you'll have a demo mode, a practice mode, and a test mode for each subsection. So in Chapter 3, there's 7 subsections, okay? And again, I'll provide a YouTube in week 3 for you to look at. And then there'll be this additional guide, which I also have posted in the very beginning of the course that you have to read before you start week 3. Okay? All right, so let's go into Connect, and this is what it looks like. And I'm just going to bring this box over here a little bit more for you to see the entire screen. All right, so again, if you click on it, it opens up. So this is exactly what it looks like, and you go over here, and you click on the right side, and then you get this box opens up, and then you hit begin. And so it'll load. Now, again, I just want to make some mention about loading and buffering and being patient in the beginning. It has to get used to your system and, your ISP connection and that type of thing. So anyhow, just be patient and don't despair, as I said earlier. So that's how those all work, okay? And then you can close that to get out of that. And then chapter 2 is the same, okay? And again, this stands for Learn Smart. So that's how you get into them and you utilize them in that way. So you just click on the right. I don't want to load them because it takes a little bit of time. Chapter 3, which I'm not going to go into either right now, but then you see here the difference. These are homework, practice, quiz, and then here you've got simulations, and you access them the same way. So I'm going to do a separate YouTube on that. But that's how Connect looks when you get in, and hopefully you won't have any problems getting your course set up. And again, the demo mode will be 1 point, the practice mode will be 4 points, and then the test mode will be 10 points. And they vary a little bit in terms of what they cover and how they approach it. So again, if you lose connectivity in a quiz or when you're working in a simulation, feel free to call McGraw-Hill. And again, I think it's important just to remember, as you are working in health information technology and will be working in health information technology, that these kinds of things occur, and functionality is the way it is. And by the end of your program, you'll have exposure to probably at least 3 EHRs, which will be great, and you'll have an appreciation for how each of them works. So, all right, I think I covered everything I needed to for this YouTube, and then in week 3, I'm going to have a separate YouTube for using the EHR. So I wish you a happy new year and good luck in the course, and I think you're going to have a lot of fun, using these administrative codes to input data and to get things going further as you're increasing your knowledge in health information management. Additionally, at the end of this course, you will get a certificate because Prime Suite, although it's a simulation through McGraw-Hill, uses Greenway Medical Solutions, and that is a regular proprietary EHR that's used out in industry. So it'll be nice to have in your portfolio. All right. Okay, look forward to working with you virtually next week. Thank you.